Welcome back to East Texas Live on KHK. Joining us this morning is Mr. Dan Heldman with the Alzheimer's Alliance of Smith County, here to tell us about Men's Lunch and Learn, correct? How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much.
So, for people who may not know what this is, how do you explain it to them?
Well, this is the first time the Alliance has ever sponsored an event that is for men only. We do a lot of assistive work with caregivers and for caregivers, but it's become evident that even though roughly 36% of all caregivers are guys, there is a lot of fear and hesitation and anger and guilt that particularly hit men who might need to be a caregiver. It's not natural, especially for Southern men, to be a caregiver, and it means taking over responsibilities that a spouse or other loved one had been doing, and that's not something that they were used to doing. So it's a double whammy there.
And for some reason, God will put you in that position. Sometimes it's meant to be like that. So how did this come together? What made you guys say, this is something that we really need to get together and do?
Well, we're always looking for new ways to explore and expand our ability to assist caregivers for any form of dementia, whether it's Alzheimer's or any of the other causes of dementia. But with Father's Day coming up, it was natural to think of that as a hook on which to hang the Lunch and Learn, which is June 14th from 11:30 to 1. Lunch provided. Just call up the Alzheimer's Alliance office and reserve a place. And we'd love to see you, because we need to talk with you and have you talk to us about how we can help your situation in particular as a guy caregiver.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. Us as men, we don't really like to talk about our feelings.
Yes, I know.
We're very strong. We don't like to talk about our feelings. But how important is it to open up and, spend some time with other men that are in your same situation?
It is,
and just discuss what you're going through?
It is absolutely critical that men be able to do that. Ever since I became a volunteer with the Alliance, I've focused on caregiver events, and that gets me around Smith County attending a lot of caregiver support groups. And I'm almost always the only guy there. With all the caregivers around in Smith County, at least those who are able to attend a support group meeting, men are very rare. And partly that's because there are fewer men caregivers, and they hesitate to talk about what they need to talk about, and that's why it's a support group. You don't get a whole lot of support if you don't talk with people, and that can be a problem.
And a quick reminder, what is this going to be at again?
June 14th at the Alzheimer's Alliance facilities, just off of South Broadway, 11:30 to 1 o'clock with lunch, and I will be there talking about caregiver emotions, and Don Kent will be there, also a board member who has personally been diagnosed with Lewy body dementia.
Well, thank you very much. Smith County is truly blessed to have you guys here.
Well,
Y'all are making quite the difference.
We're blessed to have your support too.
Thank you very much.